Hello everyone, welcome to today's lecture. So did you do your homework? Did you understand what I had taught in the other lecture? Okay, you should be reading the textbooks and doing your homeworks regularly. If you are not getting enough time, you may complete it on Saturday, Sundays. I will be taking test after each and every chapter. Okay, I will be sending you notes also, and I will be giving you time to write the notes in your notebooks. Those answers which I will be giving, it is just for reference. If your school teacher has given you any notes, okay, you may write that answer for my test also. Okay, I don't mind. Okay, so but you should be learning the answers which your teacher gives. Okay, because they give marks for only their answers. Okay, so now today we will start with the next, that is infectious diseases which is transmitted by animals, okay, through vectors, infection through animals. On page number 9 there are some questions. Which measures are taken at your home to control the rats? Okay, now which measures are taken? It is maintain cleanliness and use rat kill methods. So what methods are taken? Maintain cleanliness and use rat kill methods. These are the answers for can you tell, page number 9. Why is it necessary to care about health of domestic dogs, cats and birds? Okay, so the cats, birds which are at our homes, they could get diseases. Okay, they could get diseases and spread those to humans. So we should care about the health of domestic dogs, cats and birds. Third, is there any relation between pigeons, stray animals and human health? Yes. Pigeons and stray animals means street dogs. Okay, pigeons and stray animals are carriers of several diseases, so we should take care. Next, what are the effects of rats, cockroaches on human health? They cause transmission of diseases. Okay, rats, cockroaches etc causes human diseases. These answers you may write in your textbook. Okay, the bigger answers I will be giving. These are just short answers. Okay, even if you write those answers, they might give you marks, but I cannot tell. Okay, I cannot say. Now the next is about rabies, that is a disease which is caused due to bite of animals. It is a viral disease. Okay, so it is a viral disease. It is caused by which virus? Rabies virus. The name of the virus is rabies. It occurs due to bite of infected dog, rabbit, monkey, cat etc. Okay, if any of the dog bites the rabies virus, rabies might not occur because it is essential that the rabies should be there in that dog. But by seeing at the face of a dog, we cannot say whether the virus is there or not, isn't it? Okay, so we have to take care. So this disease is transmitted, occurs due to bite of infected dog, rabbit, monkey, cat etc. The virus enters the brain. It affects the nervous system. Okay, it enters the brain via or through neurons. What are neurons? Neurons are brain cells. Neurons are brain cells. You may write in your textbook if you want. Okay, virus enters the brain through neurons. Neurons means brain cells. So this rabies virus basically affects the nervous system. Symptoms. Now what could be done? Timely vaccination. What could be done for these rabies? So timely vaccination should be given before the onset of symptoms. So if you get a dog bite or a cat bite or a monkey bite, immediately you are supposed to get injections, get vaccinations for rabies virus. You shouldn't be waiting for symptoms, because once the symptoms occur, the disease might increase. Okay, so symptoms. What are the symptoms? The symptoms appear within 90 to 175 days of bite. Okay, so 90 days means it is about 3 months. Okay, so since till 3 months we might forget that one dog had bitten. Okay, so immediately after you get the bite of a dog or a cat, you have to take vaccinations, because the symptoms are seen within 90 to 175 days of bite. Fever for 2 to 12 weeks. Exaggerations in behavior. Exaggerations means to what do you say, overreacting. Okay, so exaggeration means it is overreacting. Hydrophobia. Hydrophobia is fear for water. It is fear for water. These are the symptoms of rabies. So what are the questions? Write about rabies, timely vaccination, that is the prevention, and what are the symptoms of rabies, it is asked. Okay, you may mark. Okay, now the questions on page number 10. Can you tell questions? Why the animal cages and their living places should not be near the kitchen? Okay, the answer is, this is for can you tell, page number 10. It can be harmful to animals. If the animals are infected, the pathogens may enter the food and transmit the disease. So their cages should not be placed near the kitchen. Okay. Now the next question is, depending upon which symptoms rabies can be identified. Okay. So what are the symptoms of rabies? We had discussed it in the other part. It is fever for 2 to 12 weeks, exaggerations in behavior, and hydrophobia. These are the symptoms from which rabies could be identified. Now next we are going to study about non-infectious diseases. So we studied about infectious diseases. What are infectious diseases? The diseases which can be spread through air, food, water, and vectors. These are called as infectious diseases. Vectors means it could be insects, it could be other organisms, carriers. Okay, so contaminated food and water, contaminated air, and vectors, these are the causes or the persons who spread the infectious diseases. What are infectious diseases? Those diseases which can be spread, okay, which can cause an infection, which is caused by microorganisms. Now what do you mean by non-infectious diseases? Non-infectious diseases, okay, so this is about non-infectious diseases. Diseases which do not occur through infections and body contacts are called as non-infectious diseases. So this is the definition for non-infectious diseases. Diseases which do not occur through infections and body contacts are called non-infectious diseases. Now we are having some non-infectious diseases, study of non-infectious diseases in our syllabus. The first one is cancer. Okay, you might have heard about the term cancer. What is cancer? It is the uncontrolled abnormal cell growth. Okay, now what do you mean by a cell? Cell is a structural and functional unit of an organism. Our body is made up of millions and trillions of cells. Okay, those cells grow and increase in number. Okay, when we grow means our number of cells is increasing in number, but there is a controlled growth in normal people. But in these people who is having cancer, their cells, there is uncontrolled and abnormal cell growth. Okay, their cells increase in number at a faster and higher rate. Okay, so group or lump of cancerous cells, those cells which are extra, it is said to be cancerous cells. So group or lump of cells, it is said to be malignant tumor. Now what do you mean by malignant? Malignant means dangerous to health. You may write there, it is dangerous to health. So malignant tumor means it is dangerous to health. Now it occurs in lungs, mouth, stomach, breast, uterus, skin, and blood. Okay, so this is about cancer. Now we will see the symptoms of cancer. Now these are the reasons for cancer. What are the reasons? Consumption of tobacco, gutka, smoking, alcoholism, lack of fiber content in the food, excessive consumption of junk food like pizza, burger, and heredity. Heredity means which is transferred from parents to their young ones. These are the reasons. What are they? Consumption of tobacco, gutka, smoking, alcoholism, lack of fiber content in food, excessive consumption of junk food, and heredity. Now what are the symptoms? Chronic cough. Chronic means which remains for a longer time. Hoarse voice. Hoarse voice means the voice changes. It becomes a little harsh or so. Okay, hoarse voice. Difficulty in swallowing. Incurable scar. Okay, any type of scar which is incurable. And inflammation. Lumps in breast. Unexplained weight loss. These are the symptoms of cancer. Now on page number 10, do you know part the treatment, modern diagnostics and treatment of cancer? It is a 2-mark or 3-mark question. It is there in the exercise. This answer you have to write. Okay, it is a 2-mark, generally asked for 2 marks. Various techniques like CT scan, MRI scan, mammography, biopsy are used in diagnosis of cancer. Okay, now what is biopsy? It is examination of tissues. Examination of tissues. The tissue is removed from the living body, okay, and it is tested. So that is biopsy. Various techniques like CT scan, MRI scan, mammography, biopsy are used in diagnostics of cancer. In case of treatment, along with conventional methods. So that is about diagnosis. What is then for treatment? Treatment methods like chemotherapy, radiation therapy and surgery. Modern techniques like robotic and laparoscopic surgery are also followed. This answer could be asked. What are the methods for diagnosis and treatment of cancer? Now below there is an always remember part. Controlled diet helps to prevent some type of cancers. Physical exercise along with modern treatment is more beneficial to cure the cancer. Avoid addictions like tobacco, chewing, smoking, etc. Okay, so what are the methods of prevention for cancer? It is controlled diet helps to prevent some types of cancers, and avoid addictions like tobacco, chewing, smoking, etc. So this is about cancer. So the first non-infectious disease, you have to study about the reason, what it is, reasons, symptoms, modern methods of diagnosis, treatment and prevention. Okay, you may mark in the textbook. Now the next non-infectious disease is about diabetes. There is a question on page number 10. Can you tell question about the topic diabetes? Do you remember any person drinking the sugar-free tea or avoiding consumption of sweets? What may be the possible reason for this? What would be the possible reason? Due to diabetes. They might be having diabetes. They have to keep control on their sugar intake. That is why they prevent intake of sugar. So the answer is due to diabetes. They have to control the intake of sugar. Now the disease is diabetes. It is caused due to low levels of insulin. What does insulin do? Insulin is a hormone which is produced by the pancreas in our body. Insulin is a hormone produced by the pancreas organ in our body. Okay, it is a part of digestive system. So it controls, what does the insulin do? The insulin controls the sugar level in the blood. Now people who are suffering from diabetes, in those people the insulin level goes low. Their pancreas does not work properly. Due to that, it does not produce enough amount of insulin. If insulin is not produced in enough amounts, the level of glucose in the blood increases. Okay, so if insulin is low, then glucose level is not controlled, and that condition is called as diabetes. Okay, so what is diabetes? Diabetes is a condition in the body due to low levels of insulin. Who produces insulin? It is produced by pancreas, which is a part of digestive system. Okay, now what are the symptoms for diabetes? Frequent urination at night, obesity. Obesity means fat, the person becomes fat. Weight loss, in some cases it could be weight loss. Reasons, okay, the reasons. Heredity means it could be passed on from parents, okay, from parents to their next generation. Obesity, lack of physical exercise, who don't move more, who have a habit of be sedentary always. Sedentary means not doing any type of physical activity, that is lack of physical exercise. And mental stress. Okay, so what are the reasons? Heredity, obesity, lack of physical exercise, and mental stress. Next, the preventive measures are follow proper diet, medicines, and do exercise. So this part you have to learn. What is diabetes? In diabetes, the level of glucose is very high. Why the level of glucose is very high? Because there is no enough amount of insulin. What does insulin do? It controls the level of glucose. Who produces insulin? Pancreas produces insulin. So, if insulin is low, the glucose level is not controlled. That is called as diabetes. Symptoms: frequent urination at night, obesity, weight loss. Reasons: heredity, obesity, lack of physical exercise, mental stress. Preventive measures: follow proper diet, medicines, and do exercise. Okay, so we are stopping here for today. Now I will be giving you homework. In the other lecture I forgot to give you homework, but hope you have written whatever I have written on the board. Okay, you have marked the symptoms, the preventive measures, the treatment of different diseases. Okay, so now the next is homework for today. This is your homework for today. You have to write the symptoms of rabies, cancer, diabetes. Write the reasons of cancer, diabetes. This is the homework. Okay, you may write the answers. You have to do the homework regularly. Regularly read the textbook. I am telling you again and again, because this year you will be getting questions from any part of the textbook. Okay, thank you.